Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming from Hammerlock City where the Dragonids have greatly been dropping the ball this season as they currently sit in 17th place, which is only one spot better than where they were last season. So to start improving on this season, they're going to have to take down the Devons, and with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this matchup. Will it be the Dragon types? Will it be the Grass types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
But with that said, the Devons are the only side who finished off worse than the Dragonids last season, but they are doing much better this time around, currently sitting in the leaders 8 as they start out with Meganium and Superior. It is going to be Haxorus with that unnerve ability, and Cyclozar starting out for the Dragonids, but immediately an uproar from Superior, focusing in on Haxorus there as it starts to cause that uproar. Cyclozar is going to respond with the Spit Up, but unfortunately that is too early to be going for that because it hasn't even had time to go for a stockpile, allowing Meganium to go with the Spark, trying to leave that paralysis on Cyclozar there, but unfortunately it is unsuccessful as the gravity is set up here by Haxorus. So if any flying type Pokemon coming out onto the field, they are not going to be having a good time, but they will be coming from the Hammerlock Dragonids. That uproar continuing from Superior, this time going for Cyclozar, who responds with the bind onto Superior fittingly enough, and it does wrap around Superior there, squeezing it nice and tight as Meganium is going to go with the Mighty Cleave on to Haxorus, getting another great connection on the Dragon type there, who responds with the Poison Sting. That will be super effective, but it has also left Meganium with that poisoning as well, so Meganium is going to be taking passive damage from the poisoning, whilst Superior is going to be taking passive damage from the bind. There's a good setup here from the Hammerlock Dragonids, getting that extra damage on the Devons, but that uproar continuing to be caused by Superior as it now puts Haxorus into knockout range. Cyclozar goes with the Poison Tail, and this is super effective on to Superior. They're getting a great connection as Meganium is going to go for the Gastro Acid on to Cyclozar, which is going to suppress that Regenerator ability, and we have Haxorus going with the Present on to Meganium, getting a great connection of damage with that Present, and that Poison follow-up is going to put Meganium into knockout range as that bind continues to do damage to Superior, and this is a great start for the Hammerlock Dragonids as Superior has finally calmed down on the field. It is going to go and set up for a Solar Beam. It is going to absorb the light on this turn as Cyclozar goes with the Eerie spell to get that easy elimination of Meganium. Haxorus with an opportunity to complete a huge play if it can take out Superior, going with the no retreat instead. It's going to go for the Omni Boost, which means it is going to boost that massive 147 base attack, but with so little health left, it could be an easy target, so that speed boost could be crucial if it can help take speed control for the Hammerlock Dragonids. And that bind has just put Superior into knockout range, as well as out comes Go-Goat for the Devons, and Haxorus does have speed control, allowing it to go for the Eruption. This will be super effective, but it has such a low special attack, it is unable to get an elimination or much damage for that matter. That not very effective Solar Beam does massive damage to Cyclozar, who responds with the beat up, going for Go-Goat here. This will connect for every remaining member of the Hammerlock Dragonid, so it will be able to land 6 times on to Go-Goat here, because the Dragonids are still a full team, whereas the Devons have lost Meganium, so they are down to 5 members, but Go-Goat is going to go for the Entrainment. It does not go for an easy elimination. Instead, it is going to get rid of that Unnerve ability that Haxorus has, but it's just gotten the Sap Super ability, so the Devons cannot go for a Grass type move, on to Haxorus as that bind continues to do damage to Superior. The gravity is returned to normal, and Haxorus with the Drill Run on a Superior, getting that easy elimination after it was able to hang on from that last bind. And Cyclozar, looking to follow it up, is going to go with the Spite, which is going to cut into the PP here of Go-Goat on the field. Now Go-Goat needs to not go for a Grass type move onto Haxorus, instead going for the Horn attack, getting that easy elimination, which is great because Haxorus had that boosted attack that it could not really capitalize on, and it's Electrode coming out for the Devons. It is going to be Exeggutor in its Alolan form coming out for the Hammerlock Dragonids, and this Electrode is the Cantonian version, so it is a sole electric type until it takes on this Grass Terra typing as the Terrestrial draftee for the Devons, and it is the quickest Pokemon in the PokeType League, so you know it's got speed control. Immediately going for the high jump kick, high risk, but it pays off, getting that easy elimination of Cyclozar there, and Go-Goat follows it up with the Mach Punch, gets in some okay damage there onto Exeggutor, who does respond with the Reflect. So instead of responding with the offenses, it is going to make the Hammerlock Draconids stronger against physical moves. And it is our Chaladon coming out for the Hammerlock Draconids. And the Magma Storm from Electrode onto Exeggutor, capitalizing on that part grass typing. And it has become trapped in that swirling magma. Go-Goat is going to follow it up with the Heart Swap, focusing in on our Chaladon here, switching all the stat changes between the two. Not that our Chaladon's had the chance to change its stats. Instead, though, goes with the Blizzard. That is super effective. It takes out Go-Goat, and it almost takes out Electro, but it has made it an easy target for Exeggutor, who instead goes for the Sleep Powder, which is not going to work because the Devons are immune to those Powder-type moves. But Exeggutor is not immune to that Magma Storm that is doing that damage, as out comes Sceptile for the Eternal Devons, and Electrode is going to go for the Bolt Strike on to Exeggutor, doing very little damage and not very effective there. Now the Sceptile is going to follow it up with the Zap Cannon, another electric type move, not very effective there, onto Exeggutor. What are they thinking? They've left it with the Paralysis though, so that may actually make it unable to move. It's already the slowest on the field in our Chaladon, with the Hurricane finishing the job on Electrode there with that super effective move, finishing what it started with that Blizzard, as there are now only 2 Pokemon remaining for the Eternal Devons. There are still 4 Pokemon remaining for the Hammerlock Draconids. This is what we've been expecting to see from the Dragon types as the round from Exeggutor focuses in on Sceptile. They're getting a really good connection, as well as out comes Rillaboom as the last Pokemon for the Eternal Devons, and Sceptile immediately goes for the Self-Destruct. That is not what the Eternal Devons needed. Even if it does take out Exeggutor, it does get the critical hit on our Chaladon, but it still doesn't do that much damage as it's not very effective. And Rillaboom takes damage in the process, but it's all by itself, going for the Shadow Claw. It has 3 Dragon types to contend with. Our Chaladon with the Endeavor doing very little damage to Rillaboom there. And out comes Goodra for the Hammerlock Draconids in its collision form, immediately only receiving it of the Circle Throw, so it's going to be sent back to the bench, but not before that Gooey ability lowers the speed of Rillaboom here. And out in its place comes Altaria, so we know all the remaining Pokemon for the Hammerlock Draconids. And Altaria with that part flying typing as well. Our Chaladon with the Calm Mind, it is going to boost those special stats, including that base 125 special attack. Rillaboom knows what it's contending with these 3 Dragon types, though, as our Chaladon is going to go for the Doom Desire. It is going to choose Doom as the destiny for Rillaboom, and it knows what it is facing down, as it's followed up by the Lunar Blessing here from Altaria, so it is going to restore the health of our Chaladon as well. And Rillaboom with the Fusion Bolt, focusing in on that part flying typing that Altaria has, getting a really good landing there, as well as our Chaladon responds. It's going to ride that Surf, doing damage to its teammate, which is not very effective, but it's also not very effective on Rillaboom as well. But Altaria is going to follow it up with the Rock Wrecker. Rillaboom, however, is able to avoid that attack, allowing it to go for the Wing Attack, still focusing in on Altaria, putting it into knockout range as well, but the Trop Kick, not very effective there from our Chaladon. However, it is going to lower that physical attack of Rillaboom, and Altaria follows it up with the Magnet Rise, which I really don't think it needed to do. It does not need to levitate with that Electromagnetism being part flying type. However, Rillaboom with the Icy Wind connects with both Dragon types, taking out Altaria in the process. It does lower the speed here of our Chaladon. We do know Goodra will be coming back out onto the field shortly as well, but that Doom Desire prevents us even having to worry about that, because Rillaboom has been eliminated and the Hammerlock Draconids have taken down the Eternal Devons. That was a fantastic showing by the Draconids, and that is what they need to keep their season alive. But that instantly moved them all the way back up into the Leaders 8 in 11th place. That is how close this season is right now, and next round they will be going up against the Lava Ridge Flare, whereas the Devons will be going up against the Montana Vera Sylphs. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.